Okay. All right. Let me. Allison, if you're here, I'm going to close out today. I have a few left, but I'm just going to close it out. And then what I want to do, if people come in wanting to book a personal, then I have one for the 24th that I'm going to make available here. Okay, for next week, next Friday. Okay. All right. All right. Well, let's get into this. You loved the music. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I do that for Allison. All I can see on this is that it says Wayfair underscore universe underscore CONS dot dot dot. And I don't have the file anymore. I just downloaded it and then deleted it for like room on the drive. Okay, let me let's do, so Sherri, I have you first. Now I'm gonna timestamp you guys, so if you don't make it in when I'm doing this live, I think Sherri was here. I timestamp it so that you guys can easily find it. And then let's see here. If you're coming in, I did a collective reading for everybody, and the Aries new moon card came out, and it is the Aries new moon. So I suggest you go watch that. Okay, so let me see. Sherri, of course, I'm going to read all of your bookings privately. I know there's some of you that don't want your name, or one person at least that doesn't want their name called publicly. So I've got their initials there. Okay, so, all right, Sherri, I'm reading here. So bear with me, everybody, while I read. I don't read them publicly. I'm glad you like them, Sherri. Oh, and he did. Okay. Teeny, come this way. I'll let you out over here, boo. Go to porch. Hang on. That's so funny. Interesting. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, I hear you, girl. I hear you. Okay, come here, Teeny. Let me let Teeny out real quick, Sherri. I apologize. You know how it is. You've had live readings with me. Come on, boo. Doggy daycare over here. Teeny, you can go to porch. I see corals. You want to see corals? Coral, go get a coral. Let's do some coral hunting. I had to come up with an alternative to the word squirrel because people randomly will, sometimes you'll be in conversation and they'll say like something about a squirrel, or especially my mom. She has squirrels all over the place. So she's always saying squirrel. So I say quarrel without the S, so that, like, because she's very reactive to that word, she chases them. So I come up with quarrel, and it's like a game now. We go outside in the morning and she chases the quarrels off the yard. She's had the chance. She didn't get a hold of one, but she's had the chance of, one died. It was like fresh. I don't know if it fell out of a tree or what happened, but anyway, she didn't do anything with it. She just sniffed it. I don't think she'd know what to do if she got it. Okay, so Allison, it is open. Actually, I'll send you the link. Okay, so I'm going to look into the Aries situation first, Sherry. Just give me a second. Let me help Allison out for a sec. Apologies. That's not right. What just happened here? Whoops, hold on. I did the wrong thing. Apologies, Sherry. Give me a second. There we go. Okay. All right, it's good to go now. We'll look at the Aries first. I think I already know the answer, not even having to pull cards for you, actually. Just based off what I know is going on energetically, you know, collectively in general. Gosh, come on. It's not working as fast as my brain is today. Okay. There we go. We need a teeny cam. Hell yeah, we do. I have an idea for Teeny. She's getting older though. It's so sad to watch. You know, she's getting gray in her face and all that stuff. Since I got to look into an Aries, I'm going to use this deck here. Okay. All right. Show me this Aries situation, please. Show me this Aries situation, please. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. There is a relief that you responded. That's interesting. There's a relief that you responded. Okay. I wonder how recently. Can you tell me, Sherry, how recently that was? The contact? Wow. Okay. What you may be concerned about with the Virgo, I don't know if that has ever been an issue with the Aries. The I've always been the supportive one thing here. Can you show me? Ooh, yeah. Very interesting. The devil. It was this. Oh, okay. That recent, huh? Okay. Let me go back to this star here. The devil's interesting in the next moves. Okay. Show me the star. He's nervous. He's nervous. I think he's there is something here about he's nervous, but this feels important to him. It feels important to do. I think there's something about like maybe perceiving this as like a missed opportunity. It feels like he's come to terms about something. I don't know what that could be. Why nerves? Show me this. It's a big deal. This is a big deal to this person. I don't know if they display that, but they feel like it's a big deal. I want to say too, I'd talk more because your concern with the Virgo may actually be what's hidden could be like looking for support. He knows about the Virgo. Okay. Show me this Page of Swords. I'm going to tell you all about this Mockingbird too. I'll do that when I finish yours reading. And the Page of Pentacles. He's seeking out some kind of opportunity. I do see that. All right, show me the Four of Cups. This is what he feels like he wants, but he's also he feels disappointed. It may be maybe because you said there was someone else. Wow, talk about a crossroads, huh? Show me Three of Wands. Man. I think this is like it's a bit of a maturity level thing, okay? Too, in this situation. Like he may see you as an opportunity and but I don't think he is aware that it might be for the wrong reasons. Show me this Knight of Swords. Ooh, something you said hurts. Something you said hurt. It might have been about the Virgo or whatever. The something that you said like hurt, like it something not that you said but told him. Show me the King of Swords. Show me the King of Swords. It feels like he wanted to make some plans. He had plans in his mind, but now he can't carry out those plans. Interesting. Okay, you'll probably see him focus quite a bit on work. Yeah, I'm picking up something. I don't know about that. I think if you have any sort of feeling that is this person showing up to get something from me, or is there something? Sorry, so I gotta fix the camera. Is there something that they want from me? That feels like what's going on. But I don't think this person in their mind, they may not be aware of this, that they're doing this, or that they have like a bit of a motive. It's a maturity thing though I'm getting. It's not like a nefarious thing, but I don't like that the devil's here. Uh Show me the Six of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah, I think there's some kind, I hate to say that because I don't think that you would believe that about this person. But again, I don't know that they have like a manipulative motive, but it does feel like it might be a little bit out of survival. The reason I say that, there's something maybe going on financially. Um, there could be something. This is debts, taxes, shared resources. You have both Scorpio and Taurus here, opposite signs. Okay, I don't know if maybe there's something going on with work. There's a fear of losing a job or something like this going on with this person. Any of this meaning anything to you, Sherri? Let me see this devil. Let's get to this devil here. Oh man, I think what you fear about this is accurate. I think what you're worried about in this situation, that's what would happen. Yeah, it feels like being sucked in. Oh boy. This is oh boy, no. No. Maybe if you feel like you can get any healing from this or closure from this, be very careful. I'll just say this. Let me ask what you should do. I think that you should be very careful of because I feel like this person this is like opportunist kind of energy, but I don't think this person realizes where that's coming from. Oof. Six of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. I think this is about you making sure that you maintain control. Okay, and it is an Aries. I think this is about you moving on. I think this is about protecting your own wealth and your own security that you have, and like it's almost like a bittersweet kind of letting go is what I'm seeing. That's going to be, yeah, I think it will become again. And I wonder if this person too might want to do that because you're going to give them what they want. It's like you give them something. It feels like a vacuum to me. It's like you give them something that they want, and that you're also getting something maybe that you want. Yeah, I see. With that, it's emotional. It's like an emotional karmic tie, and I would be your emotions get wrapped up in it. It looks like it would create some havoc for you. Okay. I'm going to ask what you need to do about this other situation. I think we already know where that stands, but can you show me what does she need to do with the Virgo? Does this feel like boring to you or something? That's kind of what it feels. Oh, yeah. I'm hearing it's my life. Okay. Ooh, Three of Pentacles reversed. I think that this person and you probably, like at some point, it'll become a little unraveled. I feel like you want different things. I mean, you obviously don't have an issue attracting people, ma'am. So meeting someone new is not an issue. Okay. Five of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. This is like there's a king, the other King of Pentacles. I think this is a bit of a slow process. It looks like it has potential to come together. I think that you're two, like there's something about being two different people. You're kind of like I don't know, not necessarily opposites attract. I see that there's a need for you to go do what you want to do. This may generate some kind of situation between the two of you where there's more talks about where things are going. So I don't think you need to feel a rush about this. Just enjoy enjoy the time when it's there. Don't feel obligated. Okay. Don't, I wouldn't even set an expectation for this, but I do see that there's like potential. I mean, I think that either this person's going to realize like this isn't working, or that you both realize that this is something that you think could work. It feels like that. And I'll say this, I think that there's potential here, but I think that the struggle is going to come from whether we should or not, whether we're a good match or not, kind of thing. I'm impulsive. He's a planner and low key. Yes, there you are as the fire sign, and the Knight of Wands here, and there this person is the King of Pentacles. I feel like you might feel like this is a little bit boring or something. I also think that trying to get this person to do anything spontaneous that you might want to do is going to be like pulling teeth. That's an earth sign for you. And, that earth and fire energy is not the best mix, but it can work, depending on the other placements and whatnot. So I think this is low drama. And I think there might be something about that could be important for you to know about yourself. Okay. And I'm not saying you like drama or anything, but what I am saying is like, you might like the fire aspect. And this person may not, just, earth, you throw sand on top of the fire to put it out, right? Okay. All right, babes. I hope that was helpful. All right. We have Danelle up next. Give me a second. I'm going to put Danelle up here. Thank you, Sherri. I appreciate you. That's crazy that happened. I think we saw that way back, didn't we? You should go back to I think it's the first one or two readings I ever did for you. I think that prediction came through. That was a while ago too, huh? Okay. Danelle, are you here, my love? If not, I'm going to timestamp you. I got your timestamped here. I'm going to read your booking privately. I got to get back to my booking page. Hold on. Man, I am famous today. Everybody's calling me. I never get this many phone calls. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Danelle. Okay. Okay. Ooh, there's something that's coming to mind for me when I'm reading this. I'll tell you that in a minute. Okay, Danelle. Give me a minute. Let me feel what deck to use for you. Hi, babes. I see you. Okay. Season category sounds, yeah, accurate, Sherri, just FYI. Okay, so let's I think I'll go with, I forget the name of this deck again. I told everybody what it was last time. I can't remember what it is now. Streetwise Spirit Tarot, I think it is. Okay. I'm going to ask about the will the thing go smoothly that you're inquiring about here, okay? Let me just, I feel like I just need to ask, like, what does she need to know about this in general? Will that go smoothly? Do you advise differently? Oh, goodness. Okay. I wonder if you almost gave up hope on this or gave up on this at one point. King of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Okay, that's a good sign. That's a really good sign. I'm just interested in this. Okay. Interesting. So I don't feel like the devil here is a bad thing. I do see where it works out. Okay. I will say if this does go smoothly and you accept it, okay, you sign your name. I do think that you won't do it again. But I do think that it helps you achieve something, and I think that that's important. Oh, okay, you did it years ago, but you decided to try again. Let me just check on Teeny. Okay. There is going to be somebody here that really sees your passion and that sees potential, and I feel like there's going to be a yes there, okay? But I also think that it's something that you're going to have to manage, and it's going to come with its own set of challenges. So let me just see this Ten of Swords, though. And I'm talking about this specific thing you were inquiring about the thing, asking if it will go smoothly, that part of it. I'm specifically asking about this. Interesting. I wonder if there was some sort of heartbreak that you experienced or betrayal that you experienced that might have prompted this or that goes into your work somehow. Possibly a water sign. Let me know if that's true for you. The reason I ask that is because your guides are wanting you to know that this was the purpose of that betrayal or that heartbreak, that difficult ending, that person in your life. Could have been a water sign. A very good looking one, by the way. Just, I don't know. He kind of looks like Chris Hemsworth, I guess, a little bit. Okay. Also, the beach or water could have been significant about this or something. I don't know. Okay. Tell me a little more though about this Five of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Five of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. What is this? Where's this coming from? Okay, listen, I think that this is, I don't want you to be hesitant to apply for this if, when I say this, okay? Because I think it serves a very important purpose, judgments here. I think that you're going to have to manage whatever this is that you're signing for, okay? That you'll be approved for very carefully. There might be something in the fine print. So I just would say, make sure you go through something with the fine print, especially as it pertains to someone that you could be dealing with that really takes an interest in you. I feel like you would notice this. Be very careful about that. Okay. I think that you have options, and I think that you need to not go with the sleazeball, because that's what that feels like. It feels like somebody being sleazy in a way. And I feel like it's someone that, just be careful. Okay. Just be careful of who you go through or who you sign that contract with. There is going to be some sort of lesson around management of this. Okay. I feel like it's going to have a set of challenges. That's why I'm saying, I don't think you'll ever do it again. I don't think you'll ever, it's like a one-time deal, I think, for you. Again, with the devil being there, I mean, you are kind of signing some kind of karmic contract, okay, in a way. But it's an important lesson for you to learn. It's part of your path, actually. And it is there for your achievement, okay? So let me ask about this other aspect. I love the Page of Wands. I think you're very excited about it, okay? I think you get very excited about it. I think you get like you're very enthusiastic, and you're like getting the things done with it. Yeah, put some parameters, slow your roll. Put some parameters on it, okay? This feels like needing to manage it very well, okay? That's what that feels like. So as far as, let me get this other aspect of this. I see that it's, just be careful who you go with. I don't see that it's a problem. I don't see that it's necessarily very challenging to apply or whatever. I just be careful of who you say yes to. Okay. Who you literally sign that contract with. Okay. Let me see about the second part of this here for you. Okay. Yeah, I get one of the, I'm getting like one person's going to be a little bit of a sleazeball or something. Just slimy. It feels slimy to me. And they come across, I don't know. I don't want to say pushy. They have a very charismatic energy about them, and I think it could be easy to like them. It's like a chameleon in a way. Okay. Ooh, this is going to bring you a lot of exposure. This is really good for you. This is really good for you. Wow. Okay, I see. Yeah, look at this. Judgment. Oh, babe, this is really good for you. This will go really well. I see. Listen, I don't want you to say no to the first thing. I want you just to be careful who you choose. But I also think there's going to be a bit of I don't know. Let me tell you this. We have Chiron moving into Taurus. I believe it's June 19th, if I'm not mistaken. There's a couple dates happening in June, July. It's like very close together. So I believe it's June 19th. Chiron shifts into Taurus. Do you know your Chiron by chance? Double check that. Everybody's under that energy, but this could have like it could be a bit of a lesson or some lessons involved in it, but it's not, it doesn't mean that you're going to learn the lesson in a different way, even if you go around it. Even if you take a detour, you try to fast track, or I don't know if you ever played Mario Kart, but you know, the little haunted racetrack and the little rainbow path that was on there that would like zoom you up real fast. Yeah, that one. Okay. Your Chiron's and Leo. So this is about exposure. So there could be some fear involved, okay, around like the exposure. You might be hesitant. I feel like if you feel any sort of challenge about like doing this, what house do you know? If you feel any sort of challenge around doing this, it's really your fear of how you're going to be seen, or not how you're going to be seen, but that you're actually going to be seen, that like your work's going to be out there and like you're going to be out there. Okay. All right. That was my favorite track, but man, I tell you, I would fly off the edge all the time. Just okay. Thank you, Danelle. I hope that was helpful, my babe. Good luck with that. Keep me posted on that, okay? All right. Katrina. Gina. Let's see here. All right, I've got you time stamped. Let me know if you're here. If you're not, you'll see the timestamp. And let me hang on. Mom's texting me. I'm gonna read your booking quietly. Ooh, what the hell is that? My mom's so good to me. She's asking me if I want any plants from the farm. I grew my own. I might take a peek though and see what I got to put them in the ground today. Today is a good day after 11 something Eastern Standard Time to put anything that bears fruit in the ground. You should be growing your food. This is your public service announcement. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, I'm reading. Katrina. Lord, we all have that issue, don't we? Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 You absolutely are. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Beautiful. I have been exactly where you are outside of the special needs aspect. Mm. You can do this, just so you know. You absolutely can. I totally winged it, by the way. Um, with effort. I mean, there were days where I was getting up at 3:30 to get this stuff done, but let's see here. I absolutely think it is, yes, but I'll pull cards and verify this for you, okay? It's okay. You're apologizing for providing too much information. You don't need to apologize. I can do it with very little, although it's better if you give me more context. Oh, it's your first time? Wow. Okay. So you don't know my story at all. Um, okay, no biggie. Okay, babes. Let me look at your birth date here. You are a Leo. Moon in Scorpio. Okay. Oh boy. Well, let me tell you something. You probably know this if you're know all of this information about I also see your area code. I'm in the same state as you. Okay. Okay, good deal. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I guess you go by Trina. Is that what you prefer? Okay. Um, so how about I tell you my story? Email me at collapsecodes@gmail.com and just tell me who you are real quick. And I will tell you a little bit of my story because I think it could help you. Okay. But let's get into your cards here and see what wants to come through. I'm going to pull just an overall oracle for you here. Show me for Katrina. Okay, you go by both. Good deal. All right, there's Teeny. Wait, Teen. Show me for Trina, please. Clean it up. Okay, so yeah, I'm seeing to the sea. So there is a moving on of your current situation that needs to happen. Sorry, apologies. Gotta let the princess in. Come on. I think that's what this clean it up is about. I think it's junking up your energy. I think you're also going to have fears about doing that. Okay. Right, bear with me here. Let me get, we're going to let's go traditional for you. Okay. Show me for Katrina, please. What is the guidance for Katrina, please? Okay. Well, the Five of Wands, this is in your current overall energy. There's not only inner conflict, but there's challenges on the outside as well, okay, in your environment. So let me look at the challenge here for you, although that is a challenge for sure. The Hangman. Okay, so it's how you're seeing something that needs to shift, your perspective about the situation that needs to shift. You did mention something about the financial aspect of the situation that you're currently involved in. And I feel like it might be a little bit about your perspective on that. There's fear. I'm getting that there's fear. Do you, I don't think you mentioned your Chiron. Do you happen to know? Oh, you did, Gemini. Okay. North Node in Gemini as well. Very interesting. Yes, you are supposed to be communicating. You're supposed to be taking information and communicating. I'd be curious if you know what house it's in. Can you show me where the focus needs to be, please, for Trina? Where does the focus need to be? Three of Wands. The future, the next steps, where you want to go. You also have an opportunity here. There is an opportunity in front of you. Can you show me, please, near future? Show me near future, please. Thank you. Four of Cups. So the reason I'm telling you that there is a need for you to kind of start moving forward away from your current situation, making those steps, taking those steps, I feel like you're getting guidance on this as well. I feel like that's a nudge you feel. Again, how you're seeing it, or like how you can make that happen. It seems like there's going to be it feels like there's an initial beginning of something while you're involved, and then you can phase it out. As I put it, when I was going through the same thing, it was getting off one boat and getting into the other without having to swim, sink, or swim. I think this situation is going to become pressurized for you as well. It's going to be the discontent and the unhappiness that you feel within it that's going to kind of squeeze you out of it. Okay. Show me this Five of Wands, please. Yeah, this is the person that you mentioned in your environment here. There could be some disagreements potentially about finances, resources. You do have a choice here with the Lovers and the Page of Pentacles. You do have a choice. I think you have a glimmer of hope of an opportunity here. And I think this is an aligned choice for you. And the reason something might be a little dysfunctional or challenging in your environment to deal with is because you're in a completely different frequency than someone else's. I think that's the issue primarily. Okay, show me this Hanged Man, please. Knight of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, there's a slowness to this. Yeah, this has a purpose for you. So yes, the answer is yes. I felt that when I was reading. I was getting the confirmation of that. Sometimes when I read, I can to just tell you what's going on. They'll start showing me cards without even pulling them, that kind of thing. I feel like this is going to be a process. I feel like once you're able to see something differently, once you have a different perspective on a situation in your life, that you'll start moving forward kind of slowly. You'll start taking the next steps. You'll start creating some sort of change. I think right now that seems like a challenge because there's an aspect or a there's like a facet of it or a piece of it that maybe you haven't put in place for yourself yet. But once you do, I think that you're going to once you understand something more deeply as to why something is, and it feels like the frequency or the vibration of the situation, it seems like you're going to step into this. Now, there's always a little bit of fear involved when you're stepping into your North Node, and I feel like you are stepping into your North Node energy, which is your path and purpose in this life. It doesn't mean that we leave the South Node behind. You're probably aware of this. We don't leave the South Node behind. We don't drop all of those things because all of those things are what's prepared us for this point. Okay. Okay, I don't know why. You mentioned somebody that crossed over. I get specific sensations when that is the case, and but I feel it faintly. Usually, I feel it full on. I feel this faintly, so I wonder if like this is just kind of in the background, like you're just having awareness of this, or if like you're having trouble maybe connecting sometimes, or I don't know. It seems like oh, interesting. Okay, so I'm getting that the what I am sensing about it kind of being in the background is protection. Okay, it's a protective energy. Interesting. Okay, yes, full on now. Okay, so I think also there could be something about like I think this person that crossed over also had a gift. Sorry, I'm not looking at comments. Hold on. It feels protective. Okay, yeah. That's interesting, but she's like right here now. I can feel it. I usually get like sensation on my shins, the backs of my arms, and like I feel a little pressure on my shoulders because it's like they kind of stand behind me. They just let me it's like they give me an awareness that they're there. It's kinda like it's not a ghost feeling, but it's kinda like that. If like when you see a ghost or you sense something like that, it's kinda like that, but it's not that I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, there's something about this person have had a gift, and I don't know if they never used it or never showed it. It could be something like this. It feels more like never showed it, or if they did, they may it like I feel like it was select few. So it feels like you're kind of fulfilling something. You said yes. Okay. Seems like you're kind of fulfilling something here. Yeah, yeah. She's giving me the yes feeling. Yes, yes, yes. Same, say that again, kind of thing. Okay. It's almost like she's kind of fulfilling something through you. Oh, wow. Okay. Give me a second here. Let me reread that part. Did you? Yeah, I was gonna say, wow, you might be a little blown away by this. I'm hesitant to say it, but I'm gonna say it. I feel like you could be her, actually. I feel like her soul. That's interesting. That's not necessarily a first, but that feels unique. Um, she was born through you, is what I'm getting. Okay. You do with that what you will. I assume if you know as much about your birth chart as you do, then you're aware of past lives. Show me the 3 of Wands. Speechless and confused. Yeah, that feels confusing even to me, but I understand it. Are you familiar with past life? You'll meditate on it. Okay. It's almost like a future self, but you're the future self. It's so, I don't know. That is confusing. You might be working in many realms, not many, more than one realm. It feels like you could be working in more than one realm. Uh, Interesting. I don't know if your dream state has gotten really interesting as well. That's very interesting. Okay. So there is an opportunity that's been brought to you, but I also feel like this is part of your path. Again, I feel like your grandmother, okay, was also had this gift. This is there's like it's hereditary. I'm hearing it's hereditary. Okay, show me. You said your dream state has been interesting. Okay, yeah. Pay extra close attention. I don't know if you're keeping a dream journal, but I would advise you do because some information coming through could be relevant down the road and you'll want to remember it. The 8 of Cups. Listen, I think your primary issue here is that you're afraid to walk away from your current situation, but I also feel like you walking away from this current situation, it seems like you start this project uh, before the walking away of the situation that you're in. And I feel like you're getting assistance. I don't know. It's weird because it feels like your future self, but it's also your past self. It's like you're the same soul, or that's what it feels to me. Like you're the same soul. But again, you could be working in different realms, is what I'm getting. Okay. That's unique, very unique because I've never come across that in a past life. Usually I've never gotten that it's the same soul, that you're the same soul. I've never gotten that before. Show me the 4 of Cups here. Show me the 4 of Cups, please. Yeah. I see like a discreetly is interesting. Moving? Babes, yeah, look at this. Oh yeah, something gets kind of overbearing is what I'm getting. I see that you are kind of numb a little bit by the time you're ready to move, free yourself from this, okay, to move on from this. I feel like there's a move. I feel like you're receiving financial assistance here. I feel like there's also planning. And I don't know if you have to do something discreetly. Discreetly is coming through, or do it discreetly. It's almost like nobody knows until last minute. And also, the problem that I see for you to remain in this is that it's going to block up, it's going to gunk up your energy. It's going to not only influence, but it's also going to hinder your ability to do this kind of work. Okay? You hope what's correct. That's what I got. Okay. It seems like you start this thing before it's like there's like you start it first, but I think it can only go but so far. Because again, I don't know if you need to do something kind of privately. You are not reliant on this person. You absolutely are not. You have the ability to do for yourself. Okay. I think it's by what you're doing. That 6 of Pentacles is like you being paid for something. You tracking? Picking up what I'm putting down. Yeah, I think I feel like what I could tell you even on how to do this would be helpful to you. There's somebody that I watch on YouTube that he says tracking like a tank. Okay. All right. Thank you, Katrina. I hope that's helpful to you, babe. Confirmation on your grandmother. Yeah, I would, if you don't understand that, I'd meditate on that. It's kind of confusing even to me because, again, that's the first time that that has ever happened that I've connected that there. Okay, Stephanie. Stephanie, let me know if you're here. If you're not, I'm going to read, I've timestamped you and I'm going to read your booking privately here. Let's see. Ooh, nice. Okay. Okay, gotcha. All right, is Stephanie here? Okay, let me get a sip. The story of chicory, by the way. Chicory is that blue. I used to think they were called cornflowers. I don't know why I thought that, but they're like that bluish purple flower you see kind of growing wild on the side of the road. And back in the day, I don't remember if it was the Revolutionary War or if I think it was, but it might have been the Civil War. Uh, there was like a lack of coffee. And so they would roast the chicory root and grind it up and like cut it into the coffee to produce more. And it tastes very much like coffee. It has a coffee like flavor, but it has lots of health benefits. All right, Stephanie. Show me for Stephanie. Put more into this. Put more into this or no? Put more into this or no? Okay. 3 of Wands. King of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. I think with planning, yes, with some planning. And I think that it can be very fruitful for you. I think that there is potential here. There is an opportunity here. Yeah, it's called French chicory, is it not? Makes sense that they do it in New Orleans. Hinko, are you Stephanie? 8 of Swords. I think there's going to be some fears to work through about this. I think there's going to be some ebbs and flows. I think there's going to be I'm hearing plateaus, that rhymes. But ultimately, I think it's going to result in a positive outcome for you. I do see financial abundance, which is good, security, but with planning, with a strategy. All right, Page of Cups and the World. There might be something about online. I feel like online would be whatever this is. Maybe it's a website or something like that. I don't know what that is. Yeah. Connect to the heart. I'm also hearing humanity. I don't know what that means for what you're doing, but connect to the heart. People resonating with the heart's frequency. Okay. So as far as marketing and things like that, I feel like there's something about connecting with the heart, and I feel like there's something about putting it online. Okay. So I do see there's an opportunity there, and it is stable, but it comes with its own set of challenges here. It might be very tiring at first, all the work you have to put into it, but it's going to be worth it. I'm seeing. Okay. You're going to learn a lot along the way. It's going to have its own set of challenges that you're going to be dealing with. Okay. And as far as your second question, what do you see in her future here? Oh, I got you. You're Mary. Okay, gotcha. I'm tracking now. All right, show me. What's in the future here? Okay, we have the Chariot. 7 of Swords. 8 of Wands. Huh. Can I please get some clarity on this 7 of Swords energy? What the F is that? Temperance. Okay. If it's anything bad, you're protected, but I don't. 9 of Cups. How old are you, Stephanie? Let me see. Okay. I just want to say this. If you are out and about, let's say you go out with some friends somewhere and have a few drinks and listen to some music or something like that, be very careful. Watch your drink. Okay. I'm not saying that to scare you. I'm just saying I just see a bit of an energy around you that may not have the best intention, and there could be drinking involved. But I'm seeing protection. So yeah, don't be I don't know what this is you're doing, but it feels like it's in the future. It could even be over the summer, some summer fun or something like that. I don't know what this is. I had to check your age because I'm not sure, like, if you would even feel like doing something like what I'm picking up. It's not quite like spring break, but it is having fun for sure. Maybe dancing or something like that. I'm seeing something like that. Be careful. I'm just saying, be careful if you're going out. Be very cautious of your surroundings. Again, not to scare you. I see that you're protected, but it's like your angels are having to work overtime on this day. Okay. Don't be flighty. Okay. Be intentional. And I don't know if there's some sort of let me just clarify a little bit more there. Okay. Yeah, I'm just giving you a little bit of a heads up on some sort of outing or event that you might be a part of where there's, I don't know, some partying kind of energy involved. I don't even know if that's like your thing though. If it is, maybe it's rare. Maybe you feel like you need to get out there more, and this is like just be careful. Okay, I just want you to be careful. I feel like there's somebody that doesn't have a good intention for you that is around you in that environment. So again, I see you're protected, but don't take the offense. I'm just going to say it how it's coming through. Don't be stupid. Okay. Not that you are. Okay. Please don't be offended. You know how I read. So I think you're not offended. um, okay. So I just see like, this feels like the future in general. This feels like maybe you're just kind of mingling in some way or trying to get out there or have fun. Maybe there's something about travel. Maybe this is on a trip. Just be careful of that. I just feel like a little bit of a heads up. Okay. If you're aware and you're not being flighty or, yeah, this could be on a trip. It's just like a bit of a heads up warning kind of thing, but it doesn't mean that it's going to happen. Cause again, I see you're protected, but that's if you're paying attention to your surroundings and you got the little stretchy thing you put over the top of your cup and you don't take drinks from strangers and that sort of thing. Okay. I don't even know if you drink, but this just feels like something kind of like that. Okay. So heads up, but show me, the good stuff. What's 7 of Cups? Okay. I just get a sense that you might be kind of around a lot of people in whatever this environment is. There's also something good that I'm seeing comes out of it here. Okay. This is like in the same environment I'm getting. Interesting. You have some sort of very positive engagement. It feels like somebody offers their assistance or someone. This seems really specific. They offer some kind of assistance. maybe a phone number. I don't know. Or you give, there's an exchange I'm seeing. I feel like if you drink, this could be like you're a little bit buzzed or, a little, little tipsy. And this person like comes to your aid to assist you. This is how I feel like you meet a person of significance to you. You may also say some things that like you wish you hadn't said the next day. Okay. I don't know what this is. I mean, I see the 4 of Wands. Like maybe it's a wedding. I feel like somebody's trying to talk you up or trying to like really talk to you and stuff. Like they're really engaging with you. That's how you're going to know who this person is that you need to be aware of. Okay. It's almost like they're talking so much or trying to keep your attention to distract you. But then I'm seeing another person in the same environment. They might even see this going on. They might see this. It feels like they kind of step in. I don't know. This feels like it could be during travel or yeah, it could be a marriage. I'm seeing the Hierophant underneath the deck. It could be like somebody's marriage, somebody's wedding. It could be a trip, some kind of celebration, or you're just having a lot of damn fun. Okay, that's what I've got. That's what I'm seeing. So heads up, okay, about who you're interacting. If it's especially like if it's like in an unfamiliar place to you, I would say that like a foreign country maybe. You may not be like there's something. I don't want to say you're naive, but you may be a little naive to something going on in that place. I don't know. Otherwise, it's just like the nature of a person. But I feel like whoever I'm seeing that comes, that's who the person is that you're asking about as far as the future. Okay. All right, love. I hope that was helpful. I appreciate you. All right, Stephanie, who's next here? I have TP. Is TP here? TP should know who TP is. And I'm going to timestamp you in case you're not. 2/19/24. And I'm going to read your booking privately. Okay. Okay, this is probably something going on with this individual that's creating the confusion. You're not understanding like why they're acting a certain way. So what I'm going to do is peel back the curtain on this person's energy. So we can hopefully get you some clarity there. Okay. Hi, Carla. Good to see you, love. TP is here. Brand new. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to look. We'll get I think you'll get the most information that you need from, or that you're looking for from the spread that I'm going to do. Okay. Let me just, let's see. I think I'm going to go with this one. Okay. Spirit, did you give me a zodiac sign for this individual? Would you mind? I see you're a Scorpio. What's up, fellow Scorpio? Give me a zodiac sign for this individual, please. Or whatever you know. It's all good, Carla. You're never late. I did a collective reading first for everybody. Sagittarius. Okay. Show me for TP, please. Show me this Sagittarius's energy, please. The Ace of Swords. Well, there definitely is some sort of truth, but I feel like you don't know what that is. Can you show me the blockage, the challenge, please, in this situation? Temperance. Okay. We not only saved your seat, we kept it warm. Okay, show me. I'm going to post it separately, Carla, probably this afternoon because most people won't know that it's there. Page of Pentacles here. Can you show me what this person wants, please? Justice. How's this person viewing TP? Okay. I wonder if you're trying to come across unfazed. Can you show me the thoughts, please? What's going on in the thoughts? Page of Wands. Part of this feels like a maturity level thing. Okay, there are feelings. I just heard messy feelings. It kind of feels like this person may not want to feel vulnerable. They don't like feeling vulnerable. Can you show me next moves? If any. 7. They're not going to budge. Not that they're not going to budge. They're just not going to make a move soon. Show me this. We'll clarify this, though, before I 100% concrete on that. Show me this Ace of Swords, please, in this Sagittarius's overall energy. All right. Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. 5 of Wands. Okay. Would there be an issue? Can I ask you something? You said this is in the work environment. Excuse me. The fact that my throat's starting to act up tells me this person probably isn't speaking on something that they should. Would the boss have an issue with this? Or are one of you the boss? Curious. Why the 5 of Wands? It's either that or there's another energy that could be involved, and I don't know, either this person, I don't know. Do you know if there's someone else? Feels more like maybe there could be an issue, like a conflict of interest or like fraternization or something like that could be an issue. Show me Temperance. I'll wait till you say something to confirm what that is. Show me Temperance. Show me Temperance, please. 8 of Wands, 7 of Swords. Man. Oh boy. I do see an avoidance. There are strong feelings. Messy. I keep hearing messy every time I see this Queen of Cups. There are strong messy feelings, apparently. I don't know if something was said that this person tried to hurt you, or you maybe not tried, maybe it did, or you said something that hurt this person. Recently entered an upper position. There could be another person, which is a messy situation. I'm not sure if it has continued since years ago. I see like maybe some fighting. It feels kind of like this, like maybe somebody found out this person was talking to you or whatever, and this person could say, like, if you want this opportunity, or if you want to go down this path, or if you want this, that, or the other, you need to make a decision. And it seems like there was some sort of altercation or fight. It doesn't have to be pertaining to you, but it just feels like this person was like, ish, or get off the pot. Something like that with the Sagittarius here. Could be an earth sign. I don't know if this is like a past spouse, maybe, or maybe a spouse they're not divorced from. Show me Page of Pentacles. It could also be like somebody in the work environment. I don't know, maybe there was a romantic interest there too. or something. There could have been something romantic at one point or another. Okay. Page of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. Can I ask you how long this kind of lasted, this interaction lasted? Was it brief? I don't know. Did you mention that? Let me see. Oh, no, it's not brief. Okay. I gotcha. Okay. So this then could be, I don't know. It kind of feels like it's cyclical and like maybe it makes this person feel better from something. So let's say they have a fight with somebody and then they interact with you. Has this ever happened before? The level of coldness that you're experiencing here? Because I feel like this person, I see the confusion. That's the 7 of Cups. The Page of Pentacles is like a carrot or like breadcrumbs. And here's the interaction and the romance, if you will, whatever that looks like. There's the interaction and the romance, and it just feels like I think this person has real feelings. I think they are also afraid to feel and experience that level of feeling. I feel like there's something about it that maybe hurts. This could be somebody that's come back in to try and work something out, wants to work something out. I hate to say this to you, but it feels like you're the real deal here, okay, within your own energy, like you're the real deal. You're genuine. You're like a good person, like all of that energy, right? All of that good stuff, all the goodness that you can have as a human being. But please don't be offended by me saying this, but I feel like this person might have, at least at one point or another, viewed you as a bit of a placeholder. That feels like maybe early on, or it's like this person has sought some kind of like comfort or something. From a situation that should be over, or that could have also been an on again, off again situation. Show me this justice here. I don't know. I wonder if this person has, there's definitely another energy. 3 of Cups, King of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. There's something that needs to end, needs to be severed legally or otherwise, spiritually, emotionally, something that needs to be severed that this person has held on to. I feel like whoever that is, like, has a lot of control, or this person lets them have a lot of control over them. Stick it to me. I'm sorry. I hope I'm not like hurting you by saying what I'm saying. That's never my intention. I'm just, or maybe you can handle the truth. I don't know what you mean, but yeah, I feel like you might have been a placeholder, and now it's become, at this point, it's like a habit. Let me see the 6 of Wands here. 9 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Like, are you appearing like everything's good? Like you're good? Like, are you wearing a good poker face here? Acting like you're not confused, like everything, like you're fine, everything's good. Yeah, this is in the work environment. This person sees you as like everything's good. You're good, successful, happy, whatever. Yep, that's how I view you. Okay. Let's look at this Page of Wands. I think it's a maturity level. Yeah, definitely. This is maturity level. I think there is. I think you make this person face the parts of themselves that they'd rather avoid. And oof, I don't think they're ready for what you have to offer, for what you bring to the table. It feels like a maturity thing. 5 of Swords. Wow. Yeah, it seems like maybe even something might kind of come back, like it's cyclical, I'm feeling. And when this person shows up wanting to work on things, uh they give into it. They go for it, and then whatever else gets left behind. In this case, you. Show me this Queen of Cups. I think that they're, again, messy feelings. I don't think this person knows how to honor their feelings. Yeah, they start creating distance when they start feeling things. They start focusing on their work. They might even look good on paper. They might seem really mature in public or in the professional world, but I don't 5 of Cups. This brings something, this elicits something within them. This brings some sort of emotion to the surface for them. And that's ultimately, that's what that person is avoiding. But you, my love, are here to show this to this person, to bring this up for this person. At some point down the road, I can tell you, this person hopefully will work through this, and then they will come back to you. I don't necessarily mean for relationship, but they might try. Okay. Because this is showing up as the Lovers. This is too challenging of a relationship for this person to fully give into, to, you know what I mean? It can't go but so far. And I do see the interference here as well. But this person will loop back around at some point, okay? Because they're going to have learned something, and you are the catalyst for that learning. So show me the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, I think this person is going to really focus on their work. Yeah, I don't see them doing anything. There's the 10 of Swords. You might even find out more in the King of Swords. You're going to become cold to this. This is something that you'll end up letting go of. And it feels like a long time before this person ever loops back around and says, you know, tells you the truth about what you already know about this. I just think this is too real for this person. They're not ready for this. Energetically, they're not ready for this. I see them. They're like kind of like a child, like a adolescent boy. I don't, like, energetically, maturity wise, but on paper I feel like, or in the public, this person could come off very mature. As far as they're very immature when it comes to their emotions. Okay, all right, I hope that was helpful. That's not your first reading with me, is it, Tiffany? I'm sorry, I said your name. TP, I apologize. Okay, let me see here. I don't think that was your first one with me. I think you've had one before. Maybe not. Okay, let's see here. Thank you, TP. I appreciate you. I hope it was helpful. Let me know. Let me know how it goes. All right, Justine. Whatever comes out, my favorite kind of readings. Whatever comes out. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, Justine, I'm going to timestamp you. And then let's Tarot of Mystical Moments. Okay, is Chief here? I don't know if Chief is here or not. I don't think Chief is here. If I'm missing anybody, if you've booked one and you don't see your name on this list, let me know. Okay, show me please for Justine. Okay, we have Strength. Wow, 10 of Cups. Interesting. Okay. Two of Cups, where your focus should be. Show me near future energy. We have the High Priestess. This is interesting. Either you've really had to be patient in some area of your life, or this could be having to persevere through a situation. If that's the case, I feel like it could be family related. But let's look at this strength energy here. I don't see Justine. That's okay. Some people are working when I do these. Right, Seven of Swords. Oh, interesting. The World. And the Empress. Okay, I feel like maybe this is something you've already been through. You might have had like a great escape at one point in your life, something that you had to like persevere through and make your way out of very strategically. I feel like I feel like I feel like you need to know you're an Empress energy. I feel like that's what this is about. But let me see. Show me. I wonder if you want. Wow. Okay. I wonder if you wonder that too. Like if you've achieved that level of frequency, you know. I feel like this is irrelevant now. I just feel like it was maybe a difficulty that you had to move through. And again, it feels maybe very strategically. Feels like you're on the other side of that for some reason. I don't know why that's relevant for you to know. Other than confirmation that you've come a long way. Okay, so I feel like the challenge at this point is about the future. Okay, maybe we don't have clarity on the future, and it could be pertaining to family or just our contentment. Hey, Chief. I was just going to let you know that you're next up after this reading. If you are single, you could be, waiting for a partner to kind of complete the circle here. Although you are complete within yourself, and that might be what this Two of Cups is saying. Okay, I know you know that, but this could be like finding that home and that contentment and that love for self within the self. Very comforting. But if there is this missing piece, so to speak, in your life, this element that's not present currently, um, this could be maybe something that is going to be transpiring for you, like a match, okay, a partner, if that is the case. There's the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, interesting, because work is coming up here, and there's the Page of Pentacles. Okay. If there's any sort of work opportunities that has a lot of potential for growth, it could also be that you will be doing most of the work with that. I feel like I don't know if that scares you. It feels like an opportunity that could be available to you, which is the avenue through which you make some sort of important connection that is an important component to your overall fulfillment. Okay. Whether it's a relationship or not, it's just some component that I'm seeing that meets you on this path. Okay. I don't think that you can see that though. I think you feel like something is missing right now. All right, so let me see this Two of Cups, where your focus should be. Yeah, okay. Nine of Wands. The Lovers, wow. Are you looking for a mate? Now that I remember, I said, I'll tell you guys about the Mockingbird, and now that's coming up for me as I'm seeing this and the Eight of Wands. I think you might want a partner, but I think this is about partnering with yourself first and foremost. And there's something about like a comfort there. There's something about a sweetness with yourself. You could be, let me see this Nine of Wands. Yeah, something that maybe you're trying to manifest in your life, you're trying to bring to fruition, but it could feel very frustrating for you that maybe it hasn't shown up yet. I think that's about to change. The mockingbird. Let me just tell this story real quick because it came up and I feel like it's relevant. So 2 nights ago, not last night, not the night before, but the night before that. I don't know what the hell was going on, but all night, like it was hardly any sleep. There was a mockingbird outside, right out, like my headboard is up against a window because there's a window on every wall. That's a no-no in feng shui, just FYI, but trust me, I have a good headboard. So anyway, right by my head, there's this mockingbird in the bush outside my window, just going through every 40 song it knows about 100 times in the middle of the night. And when you're a mother, you're very keen to a certain like tone or frequency, like because of your children. Like you'll wake up, if you hear your children calling you, that kind of thing. So every time like this, I just couldn't get to sleep. It was like hitting that frequency, that tone. And then I was frustrated because I had a long day because the boys had training that day. And anyway, I got like 4 hours sleep and it was tax day on top of it. That was the first thing I had to do, off little sleep. So anyway, this mockingbird would not shut up all night long. So I think I got like 4 hours sleep. I think finally it left at like 3, 4 in the morning. I don't know what time it was. Anyway, I don't have any sort of devices or anything in my room, pitch black and cool. So I told my mom about it and she's like, "Oh, it's looking for its mate." I was like, "Great. Well, I hope she or he shows up soon so that I get some sleep." And then the next night, I thought I was good. I was so tired. And it showed up I think at midnight that night. And in the bush, perched in that bush outside my bedroom window. And so I just put the pillow over my head. I could still hear it, but it dulled it a little bit. I was thinking about getting my shooting range squishy earbuds and putting them in, or ear whatever you call them, earplugs. And then it showed up again last night. So there's something maybe about calling in a mate. That's my point. Okay, show me this high priestess. I hear you, Amber. All right, so we have the Hierophant. We have the Three of Swords. Interesting. And the Queen of... Okay, so there's something that you've experienced before, maybe with a past partner, soul contract, marriage even, that I feel like really hurt you. I wonder if that's what this is about. I feel like you're being told that like you're ready, but this thing still kind of interferes. There's the King of Cups, yeah, and the Hangman. You might be really hesitant to like be vulnerable with people. This is something that's been in the collective recently, and there's death. That's changing here. We have the Six of Wands. Looks like you're overcoming some kind of something that sabotaged you, but I feel like it's connected to your emotions. Like maybe you've given so much in relationships, or you gave so much to a relationship that ended up really hurting you. I think that you're going to be prompted to pay attention when something that is for you is kind of coming close. I'm seeing a lot of water sign energy, Scorpio energy, Pisces, Cancer. I'm also seeing the King of Wands here. I don't know if you feel like passion, or you feel desire for connection even. You could go through ebbs and flows of that. Like sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Like I don't know what this is. Maybe I'm guessing that you're not with a person that you had a pretty difficult experience. I know we've had readings before, but I can't remember everybody's story like verbatim. So I don't recall whether you were in a relationship or not. But I do see that you have something that once you see an aspect of yourself differently, that something that is a good thing that's meant to be a part of your life is here. But I don't know, I feel kind of like a exhaustion, or like an inability to like give of ourselves because of this exhaustion that we experienced with another situation. It hurt you for sure. It was painful. But I think you're going to be getting some intuitive nudges about there's the Three of Pentacles. It seems like this is somebody that you're going to work with, or have the ability to work with in some capacity. And do very well if that's what you want, if you move toward it. So I feel like this is a relevant connection that came through in the collective reading I did. It's come through recently for the collective. The readings I've been picking up, energy I've been picking up. So, okay. So it looks like you have some kind of partnership, whatever that means for you, coming through. I don't know. It just feels like maybe it might be a little difficult for you to open up emotionally. It's like work to open up emotionally like that. Open up your heart to that. Okay. All right, babes. I hope that was helpful, Justine. All right, Chief. Thank you, Justine. All right. I'm going to timestamp you. And hang on. I got to change the banner. All right, Chief. All right. I'm going to read your booking privately. I do recall some of your readings. I wouldn't want to either, Chief. Nice. You turn a girl onto horses and she becomes a very expensive partner in the future. They never get over it. I'm one of them. But after Budley died, I just don't ride anymore. I want to ride again. I love your little rolly eye you put there. You always crack me up. Okay. Okay, let me see. I'm going to just pull like a general spread and see what comes through for you in relation to this, okay? All right. Okay. Let me just flex my back muscles for a minute. Stretch them rather. All right, show me for Chief, please. I've got plants to put in the ground this afternoon. Cucumbers and tomatoes and zucchini and squash and peppers and eggplant. Show me what we need to know here in relation to this energy for Chief, please. Interesting. Okay. So we have the Hierophant, we have the Page of Cups. You most likely will run into said X, okay? I think you're having a whole other experience, though. It seems kind of irrelevant to you, but somebody may want to be relevant. I don't know exactly what the dynamic is or how that, was there some kind of drama or something? something there. I feel like you're entering some kind of new experience. It feels like it's going to be like a contract in a way, maybe an actual contract. 6 of Wands. Yeah. I don't know if like you're being recognized or somehow there's some kind of oh boy. Yeah. I don't know if there's some kind of recognition or some kind of accolades or something like this. This feels like in this thing that's coming up that you mentioned. I also feel like you make a connection there, though, an important connection. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. This could be like how hard you've been working or something like that. Like you've made something easier. I feel like somebody could say something like that to you. You've made something easier. You've been an asset. That's how this is coming through. You're an asset. Oh boy. I feel like you're making a connection in whatever, or because of this path. Maybe not in this exact event, situation, environment, but it feels like it, but it does feel like it's there. But I also feel like this is something, there's an affinity I'm getting. I feel like this is really good for you. Yes, I think that you need to go to this despite the so-called ex, okay? I feel like that's irrelevant, and I feel like it's kind of irrelevant to you. This is, like, not because of this person. Like, don't go because this person's gonna be don't not go, rather, because this person's gonna be there. You need to go. This is, like this is, something that's important to it's important to your path in some way. Can you show me more about this Hierophant? Yeah, look at this, Ace of Pentacles. This is your thing here. Something is important to you. It's very important that you go to this. This is not about that person. Yeah. I don't know if somebody just says something to you that like makes you it'll make you feel good, but it's not, I mean, it's like a you're being honored or you're being like appreciated or something like this I'm getting. Recognized maybe. I mean, there could be like some eyes on you, or somebody could say like if it wasn't for Chief, this wouldn't have been able to happen, or like something like that. Show me this Ace of Cups. The Devil. This is through this path. Now, this is about achievements. Like I just said, there's some sort of like accolades or achievement or like a reputation that you're building. I feel like this is somebody saying, yeah, something about all the work you've been doing is what I'm getting. Like you do all the work or something like that. There's something about doing the work, doing the labor. Hi, Casey. Yeah. But I'm doing this again on the 24th, and that's open now if you want to get a seat then. Can you show me this? I keep hearing like if it wasn't for you, if it wasn't for you. Ooh. Amber. Oh man, this is like oh man. Oh man, is there going to be some kind of drama? I don't feel like I don't think it's out in the open. I don't know. I hope it's not out in the open. I feel like you're getting some kind of recognition. I do feel like your ex is going to be there. But I also feel like they get like, why would they get jealous? Why would they get like, why would they be like this? When is this thing? Did you say when this is? God, I hope it's not the end of the month. It's on the 26th, right on time. Don't avoid this because of this, though. I see Uranus. I see, or Uranus rather, is entering. Stop. Uranus is entering Gemini. I'm going to have to take a doggy break here in a minute. Uranus is entering Gemini on the 25th. So I would not be surprised. This could be something surprising being said. This could be some unexpected fight that happens between you and the ex. I don't know that it's in public. Hopefully this person doesn't blurt something out like if, I don't know. I would get in there and I would smooth things over, or like I would just be very cordial. I would just be who you are. Not that you won't be. I know you will. But I'm saying like there's something about softening the like breaking the ice a little bit, but like being sweet. Okay. Let me see the Emirates. I think you make a connection. I think there's something about a connection in this environment or something that you're doing. I'll be with you in a minute, ma'am. Ember's really got to go outside. So when I get done with this one, I'll take a little pup break. Um, yeah, I think there is some kind of run in or some kind of interaction. I think it's either somebody like doesn't like that you're getting some kind of recognition, or they don't like that somebody said something nice about you, or I don't know what the hell that is. But I see that it's like jealousy is what I'm getting. It's something from jealousy, like like, or a resentment or bitterness or something like that. But I also see important connections that you're making. Somebody may also misread something, or the ex may misread something. But I see that there's a connection that you're making. You're making connections, and I think these are important to you. These are your new contracts, or this. It's a new opportunity for you. Something's in the environment that's good for you, and then I'm also seeing this this bit of challenging situation. You'll have to let me know how this goes. You'll have to let me know how it goes. That's what I'm seeing. There's somebody important to you. I think there's somebody that you have, like there's an affinity for someone, or someone has an affinity for you, and I think it's going to be made known in this engagement that you're going to be in. Okay. Jealousy issues. Yeah, man. So I wouldn't be surprised if she like catches you on your way out the door and like has words for you. But that's, I think it's important, Chief, for you to go in and like, don't like avoid the situation. Like if you see her, make a point to like be, kind of smooth things over. I don't think it's going to, I think that is kind of maybe what even initiates like her, I don't know, like her feeling miffed about it. Okay. But I think that like there's going to be some kind of blowout kind of thing. I don't know if it happens, and hopefully it's not publicly, but I hope that, oh, she went to lay down again. But hopefully it's like behind closed doors. Hopefully. Okay. All right, babes. That's what I've got. Good. Let me know about that. Good luck. I expect an email. All right. Thank you, Chief. I appreciate you so much. You've been with me forever. I need to come visit you. If I take up van life anytime in the near future, which I've been considering, um, I'll make my way in that direction. Yeah, you need to definitely go. Don't avoid this, and don't let her jealousy stop you. Okay. I think anything that would stop you is like maybe the behavior or something like that. Okay, Megan, I have you time stamped. I'm going to read your booking privately here. Ooh. First line is an owie. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see here. So let me, what I want to do is take a look at this other situation. Let's see what's going on there. I'm going to use the Golden Masquerade Tarot, I think, for this. Okay. You're welcome, Chief. I appreciate you. All right. Show me, Megan, are you here? Let me know. If not, of course, it's time stamped. I just don't have a zodiac sign. Oh my gosh. We have, well, I'll put it this way. We live very close to each other according to your area code. All right. Show me for Megan, please, for this situation. You're welcome, Casey. I just saw your comment there. All right, 8 of Pentacles. Four of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. Well, I mean, I just get a sense maybe this person's very focused on money and work. They could also, if they are involved in another situation, they could just be there for the financial aspect. Look at that, Five of Pentacles. Oof. Yeah, there's something financial about the situation here I'm seeing. I got to fix this camera, y'all. Give me a second. There's my big ass arm in the way. Okay, let me see here. Apologies. I had moved it the other day and I guess I put it too far back. Okay, show me, dropping me nuts. Okay, show me please how this person is viewing. Ooh, Queen of Wands. Well, they're very attracted to you. You said yep to what? Very focused on work. Oh, you are here. Okay, I see you. All right. In the mind, we have the Hermit. They keep a lot to themselves. They think a lot, analyze a lot. Okay. Can you show me what's hidden? Ace of Pentacles. They're either they're striving for some kind of opportunity, or they're trying to like prove themselves in an opportunity maybe that they've gotten. But this is what's hidden. So I wonder if maybe you don't know about something that might be going on. Is this in the workplace? Did you say that? Hang on. Yeah, I'm curious. Is this in the workplace? I didn't see where you said that, but I sped read, so I might have missed it. Next moves. Hierophant. Okay. All right. Can you show me, please, this Eight of Pentacles? What is this Eight of Pentacles in reference to? Can you tell me a zodiac sign for this person, Megan? Okay, we have the Nine of Cups. I wonder if there's some kind of like conflict of interest or something. Nine of Cups. If this is at work and you're there, like if this is a work thing, I feel like this person likes going to work because of you. It is. Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling. I wonder also if there hasn't been like emotions expressed, or like we're not aware of each other, like we haven't made it known that there's like a affinity for one another or something. Hang on a minute. There could be little clues that you're getting if that is the case. Like if this hasn't been made known or like revealed between the two of you, like you feel it, but you're not sure they do, kind of thing. I wonder if that's going on. But if that's the case, then I feel like there might be little like little things. Aries. Oh heavens, Jesus. Damn Aries. I love Aries energy. I just get along with them so great. I don't know if there's like little things that you've noticed. It feels like little prompts or something like that. If this is something that like you're both aware of, I think there's like, I don't know, there's like back and forth between the two of you. It's if you both are aware of this, let me know about that. Are you both aware, or is it just like you're fully aware and like not sure this person is, or think this person might be? I'm going to move ahead while you respond to that. Show me the Four of Swords here. Somebody used to leave a lollipop on your desk before you got to work, probably so they could watch how you handle that thing. I should behave. That's my Scorpio come out. I'll tuck that back in. Okay, King of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. I'm getting It hasn't really been discussed, but I'm picking up things. That's what I'm getting. You're picking up things here and there. Like there's little things. But I'm also getting that this person's healing from some big change that's happened in their life. I feel like it could have even made them a little cold. There's something that they're like, that feels like why they're focused on their work. I'm not going to comment on that, Bernice. I've had an engagement. All right, so 2 of Wands here. This person's very focused on their money, finances, their career at the moment, but it feels like because that might be if they're coming across kind of professional, mostly professional most of the time, 98% of the time. I feel like this person's trying to like achieve something, accomplish something, get to the finish line with something. They're trying to like make good decisions. They're like very focused on this, I'm seeing. Oh. Behave. Okay, two of Pentacles. Yeah, he's like managing a lot. I don't think he's really in touch with his feelings. I think there's maybe moments of that, but it seems like he's like managing a lot or juggling a lot. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, he's like if he's striving for something or he's trying to achieve something, or he could be in the run, like in the running, so to speak, for something. This is hidden. I don't know. Maybe do you know what this is? I just feel like the work thing is like taking up a lot of the bandwidth because of I don't know. It just feels like that's all there is right now for this person to focus on. There's something else that I feel like has taken up a lot of emotional bandwidth that they're processing and moving through and healing from. It's some kind of big change. I don't know if they've gone through a divorce or let me just see. Can I see what that is? What's that change that's happened here? Ace of Swords. What the hell is that? Give me a little more on that. Temperance. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, something was not great. They saw the truth about something, not pertaining to you. This is something that it radically changed their life. There was some kind of clarity or truth about maybe something, someone, if they were connected to another person or are connected to another person. What's this okay. Yeah, something. This could have been like dating somebody and then finding out that they like on Tinder or you know what I mean? Something like that. He's going to be promoted soon. Does he know that you know that? I think he's like working his tail off to like prove himself. That's what it feels like. And maybe you just don't know that that's like his focus right now. Show me this 5 of Pentacles. He may have some kind of some debts or something like that. He may be trying to like, he may want this promotion or this opportunity to come like to better himself financially. And I also feel like that's changed him. Like he may not look at money the same. I don't know. There's something about that. Justice. Yeah, maybe this is paying some legal fees or I don't know what's going on with that. It could be, I don't know, maybe there's like debts, judgments. That judgment literally is here. 7 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. Maybe some past mistakes this person wished they hadn't made. Like it feels like this promotion or this opportunity that like if they get this, it'll resolve some kind of issue that they have in their life, and it feels financial to me. All right, let's look at this Queen of Wands. I mean, obviously this person's very attracted to you, so just know that. They see you as very attractive. Wow, and the Lovers. And the 10 of Wands. All right. So this weighs on this person. I think once this person achieves a certain point or they feel more comfortable about where their life is or where they are, that they may open up to this in some way or make it more known. But this person sees you as very significant to their life, and that's heavy for them right now. He knows. We've talked about it. Okay. He knows you know. Okay. We'll see what that is then. Show me the Hermit. Can I ask you something? If he took this promotion, would that make it more forbidden? Show me the Hermit. Yes or no? Show me the Hermit. 3 of Pentacles. He's analyzing the workplace. There's the Queen of Cups and there's the 6 of Pentacles. Interesting. I wonder also if this could somehow benefit you. If he gets a promotion, maybe you get a promotion or something like that. Hi, honey. Hey, will you help me putting some plants in the ground later this evening when it's cooler outside? Today's the day we got to do it. Should do it rather. Okay. Thank you, baby. Will you put a collar on? Hey, can you take Ember with you and put her on the collar for me? She wanted to go out earlier. Sorry about that, Megan. Knight of Swords. There's something that he's like in his mind about, I don't know. Is this something that you could potentially benefit from? This is very interesting. I don't think you have. I think this person might actually change your life in some way. He definitely sees the connection. He sees that. He feels that. He may just try to dismiss it, saying to himself that it's just attraction. But I think it's more than that, based off what I'm seeing here. Show me the Ace of Pentacles. Excuse me. Teeny, here. I'll let you out the porch. Come here. Come here. See the corals? Show me this Ace of Pentacles. 8 of Cups. Whoa, 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 whoa. It would probably be less forbidden unless I take the promotion as well. Well, he might walk away from this. What if he doesn't and you do? Oh, man. He feels at a crossroads. Do you know this? Death. Come here, teen. Do you know this? I mean, do you know that he's thinking about not taking the opportunity? That's weird. I think it seems like because it would interfere in a connection. Come here, teen. Here, this way. Oh my goodness. You're so beautiful. I wonder if he might take a different promotion. I don't know. Like if you took it and he didn't, would it be less forbidden too? Let me just look at this a little more here. Why the crossroads energy? Page of Swords. Whoa. 4 of Wands, the Star, the Chariot. Megan, I think this person has more interest than you're aware of. And I think that they may take that into consideration with whether they Can I ask why? Does it make it, is it forbidden upon forbidden upon forbidden because of like a conflict of interest or? It reminds me of, I don't know if you've seen Landman. I didn't watch it for like the longest time, but I saw that like 2 episodes were out and people were saying it was good. So I binged watched it basically. That's the only way I'll do it. I can't like watch an episode here and there. It drives me crazy. I want the full picture of what's going on. So I'll wait till it comes out. Anyway, there was the Rebecca, I think her name was, the female attorney, and they're showing me the scene about her finding out that the person she has to work with is somebody that she had just had a thing with, and she was all like uptight about it and like she had to stay all professional, and he was like, can you just relax? um I kind of get like that sense about it. I don't think if this is what if this is if you feel this very strongly, like societal, I get like the whole fraternization thing, okay, but not letting that overlap in your work or whatever. But this might be about like breaking free of like societal restrictions and that sort of thing. Let me see what this Hierophant has to say. Page of Wands, Eight of Swords, Six of Wands, the Devil. This is somebody's getting a promotion, but I think this person has at least contemplated walking away from this for the sake of having a connection. What does this person want with Megan? The World. Wow. Okay. This isn't about ending. This is like having everything. Five of Wands. There's something that stands in the way that makes this challenging. The Moon. I don't think you have any idea how much this person feels for you. There's the King of Cups. He's a boss. If promoted, he's not directly my boss anymore, but he would be if I step into his position, he'd be leaving. There's somebody here that's going to have to either take the thing and say F it to what the rules are. Okay. You go watch. I think it's the second season of that episode. That if you haven't seen it, it feels like that. Yeah, she had to sign like a NDA or something. She had to sign something because of the situation. But then Tommy comes in and says, I don't give an F what you do in your spare time or who you're sleeping with or whatever. Anyway, I think this person feels more than you're aware of. I think this person is taking this into consideration. I wouldn't be surprised if you find this person not take it, or somebody not taking some sort of position to make this happen. But I see a 50-50. I see where somebody could and just says F the rules. The connection is there. So you're right about that. All the craziness that you're experiencing on your side of things, I believe that this person is too. They're just keeping it tucked in real well. But the awareness of it, because this person sees you in this way, and it's also heavy for them. So if something makes the situation more challenging, it looks like is going to give it a second thought on what should be done. Feels like the decision is around the opportunity, not around the connection for this person anyway. Okay. Does that help at all? Does that make sense? Let me know. Let me see something here real quick, actually. This could be like moving forward, or there could be some awareness of where this is going in Cancer season. If you two have to travel together, there could also be something that transpires between the two of you during this so-called business trip, if there is some kind of business travel involved. Okay. If let me know. There's definitely an awareness there. You're not crazy. Okay. He has an awareness of it too. He just keeps it, like I said, tucked in better. He keeps it. Seems like he just is very good at poker facing. Giving the old poker face. All right. All right, Megan. I hope that was helpful. Let me know. All right, Casey. Okay, now's your time to speak up if I'm missing anybody, because I didn't refresh this thing yet. But if you don't see your name on this list, then I either haven't seen it or you're not there. Okay, Casey. Let me know if you're here. I saw you earlier. Okay, hang on a minute. Let me timestamp you real quick so you can come back to this if you need to. 3/21/12. Okay, darling, I'm going to read your booking privately. Hey, Casey, I see you. Give me 1 second. Well, you're an Aquarius and you've had Pluto in your sign, so I'm not surprised you've had Tower moments this year, or did you say this year? Last 2 years? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I did a reading for you on 315. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Take your time with it. No big deal. Within hours it happened. Wow. That's incredible. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Okay. Wow. Sure, babe. Okay, I'm going to pull a general spread for you because I feel like that's going to give you the most information about kind of well-rounded, if you will. Okay. Okay. I'm going to go with this. Okay. Show me for Casey, please. What does Casey need to know? What does Casey need to know? What does Casey need to know? Okay, the Six of Cups. I'm curious if there's any sort of childhood type stuff that might have come up. Okay, this is talking about the past as well. Show me the challenge, please. Nine of Wands. There's the wounding that might have come up for you. All right, show me where the focus needs to be at this time. Where does the focus need to be at this time? We have the Queen of Pentacles. Part of me feels like there is some, you're like a different person now, different energy now. This might be about like, as far as your own children are concerned, like showing up in the ways that you can for your adult children now. This is like becoming the matriarch of like your own family pod kind of thing. So I do see that the nurturing and the tending to, and like, because this is like a different version of you now is what I'm getting. Show me, near future, please. Two of Pentacles. Okay. Looks like you're going to be maybe contemplating. It could be contemplating, but I feel more like considering something, this or that. So this could be about a crossroads type of energy, or not necessarily crossroads, maybe a choice that needs to be made. Excuse me, Casey. Let me just check because I heard a dog run onto the porch and I'm not sure who it is. Okay. Oh, Ember is trying to play with Teen, and Teen's like, leave me the hell alone. Okay. Apologies. I just wanted to make sure somebody wasn't trying to come in. There they are again. Show me the Six of Cups. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. We have the Six of Wands. This feels like maybe a particular person. Ace of Wands. Well, okay. Show me, is this a person connected to the Knight of Wands? It's something that someone did, or you might have like a very arrogant or impulsive person. That could also be energy that kind of triggers the inner child. The Five of Pentacles. Yeah, they don't make you feel great, or they haven't made you feel great. I feel like this could be multiple people, but it could also be like maybe one in particular. I feel like it could be a very arrogant kind of person, or like they maybe say things that like they shouldn't say. Your brothers, your father, your brothers. Okay. Is that who you were mentioning? Like you've been distancing yourself from? Because I feel like this is a very, there's actually something fruitful, I want to say, that comes from that. Two of Wands. That's interesting. Can I ask you something? Have you considered I don't know, have you considered like sharing your story or helping others with whatever that is? Let me see this 9 of Wands. Show me this 9 of Wands. Okay, the 4 of Swords. This is about healing a wound, babe. Okay, we have the Page of Cups. Okay, let's bark. Yeah, this is, well, part of this is forgiveness, which sounds like you're fully capable of, okay? Forgiveness, healing, the Knight of Pentacles, and moving forward from it here, not letting it impact you. Give me a second. 3 of Swords, man, I saw that under the deck when the 2 of Pentacles came out. I feel like there's more work to do around this, but I don't feel like it could be like how it's impacted you or how it's affected you. My family would flip if I do, which I feel like why everything came to a head. Would flip if you do what, babe? Shared your experience? Use this to help others? I wonder if your children were also impacted by this. And if that is the case, this could be what this Queen of Pentacles is about. It's like you're rewriting your family lineage or the generational wound. It kept me silent. Oh, babe. Okay. There is something about like sharing this, choosing to share this. I think that you're going to be working through this a little more because you're going to understand something about it more deeply. So there's something there. It's hurt. This could be like healing something very difficult and being able to move on successfully from that. Oh, well, phooey on that. If somebody tarnished it, then you don't have an obligation to stay quiet about it. It's not you who tarnished it, right? Okay, let me see this Queen of Pentacles here. Show me the Queen of Pentacles, please. 7 of Cups. Okay. Ooh, the Tower. And the 10 of Pentacles. Your story is actually whatever your story is here, whatever this is, there's the 5 of Wands. Yeah, I think it could. Look at this. This is actually an opportunity for you. People might get really peeved that they could perceive it as you using something as an opportunity when you're using something to help others is what I'm seeing. This is like, I feel like the 7 of Cups is like all the emotions that came with something and like listing things. And I think that you're very successful from this. This is you telling your story is what makes you successful here. I'm seeing death. I'm seeing the 2 of Swords. Ooh, look at that. The King of Pentacles. You're a little bit of justice. You're bringing some kind of, I almost want to say karma. This could even be secrets coming to light here. You did mention silence. This tower is a good thing, though. This tower is you're initiating this tower. This isn't happening to you. This is something that you're doing that's creating a tower, but it's beneficial to you. It's a good tower. This is like, this could be how everybody has perceived a person like crumbling down. And that's kind of what I'm seeing. And I will say this is the father. So I don't know if there's something about the father in particular. Come on. Oh, I just love when that little nub just goes back and forth. Okay, watch out. I gotta sit down. You're in my way. Excuse me. Chop. Okay. Both sides of your family are well known in the area. Oh my. Well, it's not your fault that somebody did something they shouldn't have, or it's not your fault that somebody's been hiding behind a mask. You're an Aquarius, aren't you? Let me just see. Yes, ma'am. You are the black sheep. there could be some kind of damage control, but I feel like this is an opportunity for you. And can I say, like, it seems like you become wealthy from this, or you become very secure from this. Can you tell me more about this Ace of Wands, please? The Magician. Yeah, this is like how somebody may say, oh, this person's just an opportunist. Casey's just an opportunist. She's just saying this to make money, or she's just saying this for that reason. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's some sort of some sort of challenges or fights or disagreements that come from that. You don't have to engage in that. This is your truth. And your truth is also kind of very karmic for someone. Yeah. This feels like something you're supposed to do. Show me this Two of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Five of Swords and the King of Wands. Yeah, it seems like somebody might come across as like the loving, doting father, or you know what I mean, the provider, or this person has all their ish together, but there's a side to this person that is their reputation is tarnished, is what I'm seeing, or will be tarnished. People will see someone or someone's differently. Can I ask you, are one of your brothers a fire sign? This is seeing people differently or seeing someone differently. And it can have to do with siblings there with the Six of Cups as well. We have Justice. This is somebody's karma coming home to roost, babe. And you're driving the karma bus. As I like to say, beep, beep. Four of Pentacles. This is what you've held back. You have the Page of Pentacles here. This is you. Like, this is speaking on this. This is definitely speaking on this. Ten of Cups, about family. This is a big fat yes that you need to share something or use something to help others. It's not somebody's going to try and twist it to make it seem like something it's not, because that benefits them or it's them doing damage control. Okay. I hope that helps, babe. You absolutely have this. You're a little rebel Aquarius. So this is you're the one for the job. Raise hell, girl. We'll get you taken care of on the other side of things that you had emailed me about. Try to get that done for you. It'll be today. I'll reach out today. I've never really known how to fix that issue, but one way, and it's annoying. All right, so let's see here. Thank you, Casey. I'll be in touch with you. Okay. Okay. Oh, Casey, there's a song that's coming to me. It's Florence and the Machine, Shake It Off. And I just heard, I just heard Devil on My Back. So go listen to that song. Okay, Natalie, I'm going to timestamp you, my love. That's a 1, not a 3. Okay, 3:34:57. And I'm going to read your booking privately to myself. Let me just refresh this and make sure I don't have anybody else on here. Natalie. Okay, and Michelle, then you're up next, and that'll be it for today. Oops, not going to read out loud, sorry. Ooh. See the vibe. Okay. Okay. You were listening to that this morning? Wow. That's insane. Incredible. Good song. I like Florence and the Machine. She's got a fantastic voice. The first song I ever heard by her, I think, You've Got the Love. Or is that Cosmic Love? I think it's called Cosmic Love. I want to see her in concert, but I'm not the concert type, so I just gotta jam out and dance in my socks on my own. I used to, but now, like, being around, now that I do this work, like, I pick up on everybody's energy, and I'm like, I'm also very hyper vigilant in public. So it's hard to enjoy unless I'm like had a drink or two. All right, so King of Pentacles here. Okay. Key. Nine of Swords. And the Four of Wands. Okay. I see there's some concerns. Maybe things get kind of stressful in the home. Ooh, yeah, Five of Wands. I feel like your partner, though, has a good way of handling this. Yeah. This is like herding cats. The Five of Cups. Okay, maybe, I don't know if there hasn't been, there might be some sort of altercation that kind of brings a little sadness about the situation. Okay, so I imagine this might be why you're asking this. There might be something that's like kind of, maybe there could be a particular situation maybe between two that are part of this that could be like, it doesn't seem like all of it is like, I don't even want to say, it's not that it's dysfunctional. Come on. It's more like personality clashes or something like that. Like a personality clash or maybe a boundary thing. But I feel like the gentleman in the situation handles this well. Okay, Five of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. This could be like behavioral issue too, I'm seeing. King of Swords. There could be issues with discipline from one person. For one person, there could be like an issue. Yeah, the Moon. Okay, if there is some sort of issue with discipline, I feel like it's an emotional issue. Okay, and that if there's some kind of issue going on, or you see this take place, it's an emotional response to something. So I feel like you need to know that. Okay, how long term is this resolvable? I feel like it is. Is this resolvable? Eight of Wands. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay. It could be someone's sadness about like somebody, like this person not being with their mother. Could be something like that. That's exactly what it is. That's the mother. Okay. I feel like your communication, how you communicate and how you interact is important. Okay. How you handle this is important. So this feels like maybe an issue, maybe with one of his children, and then maybe an issue between one of your children and his child. It could be the same child. It feels like it's in like one little pocket. It doesn't feel like it's like spread out amongst all. It feels like there's some kind of, but I think it's the same child is what I'm getting. Maybe you know who this is. This may be an air sign. I don't necessarily, it could be a water sign as well. Yeah, you're going to have to use your wisdom here. I think this is going to be a bit of a challenge. Finding fun things to do. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is the younger. I don't know who. If they're older, they could. Yeah, if they're older, they could like sleep a lot. This feels like I'm pinpointing who this is. If they're older, they could sleep a lot. If they're younger, they could need a nap. Like it could be, naps could be beneficial. I don't know whose side that's on. One of his or one of yours. I feel like we're having fun and then you see some kind of outburst. I feel like that's when this transpires, if it hasn't already. This has potential to, like, we can move on from this. It feels like the issue is because of some emotional issue as it pertains to, like, the father moving on with somebody else. Okay. Yeah, we can move on from this. Yeah. I think you can handle this because you are a parent. And I think that I think there's going to be some bumps in the road, but I think it's absolutely manageable. You might just start seeing, like, maybe some behavioral issues or something like that. And again, if it's younger, it feels like they could need some kind of sleep, or they could need sleep. There could be, it's an emotional response. I'm getting that. A nap apparently would help. It helps me. Like, this could be somebody who's cranky if they are like sleep deprived. This could also be, if it's an older child, it could be somebody who sleeps a lot out of avoidance or, like, sadness. You see what I'm saying? I see it's not going to be perfect, okay, but it's manageable. It can be worked on. It can be, we can move through it. We have to move through it here. I think ultimately this is somebody's hurt feelings about, like, things, like somebody not being with a parent or something like that. Or, you know what I mean? Like, not being the center of attention now that there's, like, more children and a spouse and that kind of thing. Okay. I hope that's helpful, Natalie. You have to let me know, okay? I didn't see you here, so I'll look for your feedback later. Okay. All right, Michelle. Last but never least, I've got you time stamped here, and I am going to read your booking privately to myself. Thank you very much. Computer functioning, working with me. Let me check my microphone. Oh, we're good. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me grab another deck. Let's go traditional with you. All right. I'm going to pull a general spread because I feel like that's going to cover many bases for you. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Show me for Michelle, please. I don't know if Michelle's here or not. All right. All right. 10 of Pentacles. Page of Cups. That's in your challenge. 5 of Cups. Okay. I want you to ask yourself, as far as the choice of people situation, which one would you grieve the most? I feel like you need to ask yourself that. If you lost it, would you grieve it? And if that is the case, where do you feel that the most? Page of Swords. Yeah. This is about observing something that you're experiencing. Show me this 10 of Pentacles, please. There's something here with history. Something here with some history that you've been holding on to, it looks like. Okay. And the Ace of Wands. And you have something new, or new-ish. That's newer, is what I'm seeing. This is like comfort, or there's history, or there's like some kind of foundation, or like yeah, I'm hearing historical energy, like a historical thing between you and another person. And that feels maybe safe or secure. Show me about this. I feel like, yeah, Magician and interesting. This is about you, the decision, you making the decision that is aligned with where you want to go, what you want to experience. that's the guidance that you're getting as far as making this choice. Okay. Let's look at the Page of Cups here. Show me the Page of Cups. Okay. We have the Fool. Uh-huh. We have the Lovers. Yep. I think this is about you ending something that feels really familiar. And I wonder if that hasn't somehow like inhibited you from being able to fully give yourself in a newer situation, whatever the newer situation is. I'm seeing the Seven of Wands. You're becoming more aware. I feel like that's what this is. This lightheadedness thing that you're experiencing, it feels like you're becoming more aware. It feels like your crown chakra is like fully on, kind of on blast. If you need some relief from that, just cover your head with like a hoodie or a hat or a scarf or whatever. When it feels kind of intense. Also, solar flares can do that to us. But I think this is about you coming into more of an awareness of what needs to go and maybe what you should open up to. Amber agrees. So there is a choice, choosing something new or to end something. Okay. And I feel like you have a fondness for both situations. So show me this Fool. Show me about the Fool here. I think you don't want to have any regrets. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. And show me Death, please. Show me Death. Page of Pentacles. I think there's something, this is something that needs to end, this X situation. The reason I say that is because you see potential on something that should be forgiven, accepted, and moved on from. It's familiar. That's why I feel like you have a bit of a pull to like go back to it. It's because it's familiar. There's, again, something about history there. Okay, let's look at this Five of Cups here where your focus should be. We have the Hangman. Yeah, I think you're being asked to, look at something through a different lens, okay? There's, see a different perspective and gauge that with your intuition's in your body. It's what you're feeling about things. So I don't know if there's some kind of hurt. Maybe you need to see something that's been hurtful differently. I think there's something that you feel like you would mourn pretty heavily. Or it would feel like a loss if you let it go. Show me the Hangman with the Nine of Wands, please. We have the Four of Cups. Yeah. It's almost like what I'm sensing is that you would feel like you were telling yourself, like, I could potentially feel disappointed or feel like something is kind of open-ended. Like, is there still potential here, or am I missing an opportunity here? So I feel like, but I want to say the thing that feels like there's history there, it feels like actually something that like you see some kind of potential in, but I'm getting that you should be like letting it change. Tell me more about that. Yeah, strength. Yeah, I see you holding on to it. Yeah, this is something that you're meant to like move on from, is what I'm getting. Okay. I feel like your intuition kind of confirms that you've been uncertain about it. Once you see something a little more clearly and you align that with what your intuition is telling you, I think that you're going to have the answer that you need, that you're satisfied with. It like makes it easier to move on from it. And I'm seeing the Six of Wands. Yeah, like there's something about the potential of it, okay, that I feel like but the potential I think that you feel is about, like, again, the security that you might feel. It's familiarity. It's a familiar contract, soul contract, if you will. Show me this Page of Swords. Show me the Page of Swords here. All right, we have the Queen of Wands. Wow. Tell me about this Queen of Wands. This is about how you feel. Eight of Swords. You need to be observing how you feel. I wonder if you think one is just for passion or somebody's just with you for attraction. The newer thing. And the other one feels kind of like home is what I'm getting. Okay, 9 of Swords and the Moon. Okay, there's something you're not seeing clearly. Justice. 6 of Cups. 3 of Swords. I wonder if like you're just very keen to remember the good things about the past situation. I think the past thing might be kind of not really allowing you to fully embrace and open up to the newer thing. I think it's about the history. I think it's about the familiarity. I think that if you fully let something go, that could hurt, and you might be avoiding the hurt as well. You might be avoiding that feeling or feeling, having that wave of emotion about it. Okay. I think that you just need to reevaluate like what hurts here. Pay attention to what hurts here. There's something about observing that, and also observing actions. I feel like you're kind of uncertain about the new thing, but I think that's because you have kind of a foggy lens, or I don't know if you're like running it through like a comparison. There's something about a comparison here. Okay. I would take time to consider the newer thing. I do feel like there's the old thing is something you've held on to that actually like you might want to look at how you still see the potential, but I don't think you're. Maybe you feel like you're different now, and that's why it could potentially work. But I do feel like it was meant to be something to change. It was supposed to change over time. Nothing stays the same kind of thing. It's not meant to stay the same. I think you're supposed to move forward with the newer thing is what I'm getting, but slowly. Okay. This other thing I feel like is hindering you from being able to move forward. All right, my love. That's what I've got for you. I hope that was helpful. Let me know. I know you are not here, but you'll see your timestamp. Okay. All right. It is Friday. And is the Aries new moon. The moon enters Taurus at 11:47 Eastern Standard Time. So it's already, no, excuse me. Where am I at here? Yep. Oh, 11:57, excuse me. Perfect names, Casey. Perfect names for them. I love it. I love it. Yeah, so the moon is in Taurus right now, depending, I guess, well, what time is it? 12:18. Yeah, just moved into Taurus. So I'm going to go get my plants in the ground because you want to plant on a water sign moon or an earth sign moon, never an air sign moon or a fire sign moon. So I want to thank my mods. Casey, I'll be in touch a little later. I'd love to see pictures if you feel like taking a snapshot and sending it to me. Little kitties. All right, loves. I hope you have a beautiful Friday. Have a beautiful weekend. I hope this new moon is not too harsh on you. Set your intention. I will post the collective reading separately because a lot of people don't come into this and watch because people are just here for their personal readings. And I haven't done that before. So I love you a lot. I'll see you guys later. Take care.